Hi, today is Holy Saturday, April 15th, 2017, and this is a Swede Speaks. The Swedish midwife Elinor Grimmark, who some years ago she applied for a position as a midwife at Region Jönköping. This region is a government body. You could say that it's the county, and the county, or the region in this case, they are the ones who are running most of the hospitals in Sweden. I mean, in their specific region. And they refused to employ her because she is opposed to abortions. Opposed in the way that she does not want to perform them. The interesting thing here is that according to information that I have recently received, is that she was actually promised an employment there when she was finished with her studies to become a midwife, and she had mentioned her opposition to performing abortions based in her Christian faith, well, which would mean that life begins at conception. And they said that that wouldn't be a problem. Someone else could do this. She could get hired anyway. But for some reason they changed their mind. So she was refused employment, and as far as I know, she is working in Norway now. She has since had a court case against Region Jönköping for discrimination, and she recently lost in the Swedish labor market court. The Swedish labor market court does not think she has been discriminated, and that if you take a job, you have to do whatever the job demands of you. Which sounds reasonable, doesn't it? However, according to the Swedish abortion law, abortions should be performed by doctors, and nobody should be forced to perform abortions. That's the Swedish abortion law from the 70s. And Sweden has signed the European Convention. And the European Convention says that when it comes to abortions, freedom of conscience is the rule. For personnel too. So it doesn't look like Region Jönköping or Sweden really has a case here. It looks like they should lose. The interesting thing is that in Norway, midwives are given freedom of conscience, and you are still able to have an abortion in Norway. Sadly, I'd like to add, because I'm opposed to abortions. We could discuss the extreme cases. I'm not going to do that right now, since most of abortions are not about rape, they're not about incest. Yes, those cases exist, but most abortions are not about that. They're about a culture that really went off track. But anyway, not to digress too much. Elinor Grimmark is supported by an organization named Pro Vita, which is a Swedish anti-abortion organization, and they are helping out with these court cases, and I'm very happy that they exist. So I would actually, that's an organization that I think should be supported. That's all I'm saying about that right now. One interesting thing is about what we might call the Swedish mainstream media and their reaction. The Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet, which is one of the bigger ones, wrote in an editorial that Elinor Grimmark wants to become a martyr. I don't know if they know what a martyr is, by the way, but that's what they wrote. And they wrote that her opposition to performing abortions is a threat to women. I know from US statistics that about 50% of the women are opposed to abortions. I don't know the numbers for Sweden. But I have noticed that there are some women in Sweden opposed to abortions, and I think that's good. I know that according to the Swedish rules of debate, I shouldn't say anything about this, because I am a male, so thus I should shut up. However, wasn't gender something that I could choose? Can't I say that I'm a black woman if I feel like one? Okay, I hope you're getting the sarcasm here. Of course, I don't correspond to these ideas. I'm just saying. Anyway, this has been appealed to the European Court. and I hope Sweden loses. As far as I understand, the only countries who denies midwives this right in Europe is Sweden and Finland, interestingly enough. And as I said, it works fine in Norway. And a lot of Swedes, when I have discussed this in other social media, like Facebook for instance, a lot of Swedes give the idea that if you take a job, you should do whatever they tell you. Yeah, fine, but in this case it's different for two reasons. The first reason is they said they were going to hire her. They have confirmed this in court that they did say that. Second of all, this is a matter of conscience. And third of all, there is a shortage of midwives in Sweden. Maybe even in Sweden, women who want to become midwives, because they are usually women. I mean, of course, there might be one or two guys, I don't know. But, okay, people who want to become midwives. Why would they want to become midwives? Because they want to help new life into the world. Not murder it. I'm sorry to say it, but according to me, abortion is murder. And I am not going to debate the extreme cases now. I'm just saying that life begins at conception. Any other time to define when life begins will be random. Why would life begin at, for instance, week 6 or week 12 or week 18? Why not say week 35 or something? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. And as Ronald Reagan once said, I have noticed that everyone who is in favor of abortions are born themselves. They have not been aborted. And I am very happy that I was not aborted. I just hope that the European Court will judge in favor of Eleanor Grimmark in this case. I think they should. I mean, according to their own rules, I don't know, but I hope and pray for that. And that's what I have to say about this right now. I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel through prayers, through Patreon, through PayPal. It's all greatly appreciated. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you got something to say, feel free to comment. If you like this video, please like it. And also, please share this or other of my videos. I am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting there, but it takes some time. And you can help out by sharing my videos on social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And I'm very grateful for that too. And of course, I also encourage you to support this channel. And I will include all the necessary information in the information box below. This is A Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.